Hi, everyone. Happy New Day. I hope you guys have been having an amazing weekend, that you had time to spend with your family, with your loved ones. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm so grateful for having you here. I get this question a lot of the times when we talk about starting to create a relationship. What does that look like? What does it feel like? I mean, what does it mean to actually start creating a relationship with your customers, with your tribe? So, this is what we're going to be talking about. The most important part is that creating a relationship is really creating content that your tribe can actually come and be like, yeah, I'm really in need of that, or I really had a question regarding that. So when you can start creating that type of content, then you are going to start creating a relationship, and relationship leads to last longing raving fans and people that will actually continue referring you to other friends as well. So really important to do this. So if this is the first time that you're tuning in, you're more than welcome. Layla, I'm passionate about health awareness and helping home-based business owners take their business to the online platform. And I hope that every time you come here, you get tons of motivation and inspiration to grow yourself, grow your business, and grow everyone around you as well. So I hope that you can be sure to move yourself from point A to point B, meaning that you're going to be learning something that you can use in your business and that you can actually start using it today. So, if it's not the first time that we are meeting, I'm so grateful for having you back. And thank you so much for sharing your time with me as well. So let's get started and let's get into this. And the whole point of creating amazing content and the whole point of doing this type of creating good content is that you can actually start building a raving fan, and you can start building a tribe. You need to start creating change. And in order for you to create change, sometimes you need to create a movement. So you're going to start becoming an expert in your field, in the niche that you've decided that you're going to be at, by actually creating amazing content. So this is what we're going to be talking about, 4 ways that you can actually start doing that today. So the first thing is that you always want to stay current to an event. So as we're going into the festive season. Most people are probably already on leave, even though most people have actually been working from home for a while. But as we move forward, we need to understand that we're moving to the festive season. So, what are a few of the things that you can help people out when it comes to the festive season? And it can be in your business, and you have to look at your niche, of course. If your niche is health and wellness, what about just start creating some content surrounding health and wellness when it comes to the festive season, especially for those that have might be having weight loss as one of their 2021 2021 2021 New Year's resolution. What about you start creating tips now of how people can actually not gain weight but still eat the good stuff that they want to during this festive season? And what a few of the do's and don'ts when it's the festive season? I mean, you really can start creating a lot of content based on that, so people can start knowing who you are. They probably already know who you are, but if you're just starting, this could be a really great time for you to dig deep on that. If you are one person that your niche, for example, is making money online, what about talking about gifts and how can you start saving, or how can you start putting more during this festive season? Because the reality is we believe that people don't really buy during this time when it comes to courses and when it comes to trying to get better of what this year has actually been. But this is really a great time for you to launch something, for you to start building that relationship, because people are hungry. They want to make things different from the last year. And if your product and services brings that solution, then this is the right time for you to start creating more awareness on that specific subject. Hussein, thank you so much for tuning in. I see you right there. And the second tip is to actually check the latest news in your specific niche, and this is great. I actually use Feedly as one of my places where I check what is actually happening. What are people that are doing similar things that I am doing. What are they talking about? What type of content are they creating? And this is not for you to copy what they're doing, but it's for you to actually model and see how because you're going to be answering some of the questions that your audience is actually having. So if you are on the health and fitness, if you are on nutrition or exercising, or even social media marketing, internet marketing, digital marketing space, this is a really great place for you to go out and start searching. What are the great social media marketing agencies doing out there? What are some of the content that they're bringing? What are some of the things that they're teaching? So you could model and you can tip and you can have a different angle and start bringing it to your tribe as well. So staying current to what's actually happening, staying current to the events, and also staying current to the news in your business and in your niche. So you can also be that person that brings a new perspective to that one specific question that people might actually be having. So really, really important for you to do that. When we say that we need to look and try and test and evaluate what we are doing, we're not talking about just going out and copying what everybody else is doing, but it's really seeing what is working and what is not working, and rearrange to your audience and to your tribe, because that is important. I mean, we want to stay current. We want to bring solutions that people are really looking for them. So that's tip number 2 for today. Tip number 3 is that you want to read magazines and you want to probably listen to podcasts that are related to your field. Why do we also want to do that? Remember, we are creating a relationship. We are becoming experts on a specific subject. And it definitely entails you learning more so you can earn more and you can provide more value. So you want to do that specifically. You want to learn more so you can come out and bring more value to the table. You also want to learn more because the more you learn, the more you can charge if you're doing courses and things like that. And it is important. And you also want to stay current so you can bring up to date information, up to date or current information, current techniques, current skills to your tribe as well. So you have to keep learning. It doesn't stop. And this is what the 21st century entrepreneur does. They don't stay static to one thing. They really rearrange themselves as the trends of the world actually do that. And of course, you have to keep true. You have to keep truth to yourself, and you have to be authentic on that perspective as well. But always decide to become more aware of what's happening around you, so you can bring more value to the people that are looking up to you, and that they really want to be part of your team, and they really want to enjoy the service that you provide and the products that you really use. So our last tip for today is that you have to think out of the box. And when we think about that, we always, and I've actually been talking about this for the last few days, and probably for the last few months, is that you need to analyze and think yes, I have a product that probably already exists, but how can my offer be completely different from any other person? So this is when we talk about the offer, the value ladder. What is it so valuable that you have? And here's for all of us. I mean, independently of which niche we are in, we know that a lot of people are teaching probably the same skills that we are. But what is the value that we have? What is our value ladder that makes our products and our services completely different from the next person? And that is where the money is. Of course, the money is on the follow-up, but of course, it's also, what do you bring to the table that is different? Why should I not join, or why should I not do business with person X? And that's the answer that your value ladder brings in. So when you look at your business, you have to realize, okay, what can I add? What should I take off? So it can become something bigger. So if you have, for example, a health and fitness, and that's your niche, and you are part of a specific company, you have to ask yourself, what is it that I have that other distributors don't have? So probably in your package, you're going to be including online training, you're going to be including a meal plan, you're going to be including shakes plan or recipes, and you're going to be providing 24/7 support. So that those are the things that are going to be increasing the value of what you provide. So when you look at your business, it is great to be talking to other people, but you also have to understand what is it that I have, what is it that this opportunity provides to that specific person that really, really, really is different from any other person. So this is all I have for everyone today. So how can you start creating new content? Really think out of the box, create good content, because that is going to be the way that you create relationship with your customers, and with you're going to be creating a movement for your tribe as well. So create challenges, create different things, really, really be that person that is different, and they want to be around. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'm really grateful for having you here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, and have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful evening if it's just the beginning of your day. Bye.